Marvel Hawkeye series, time with yours truly, Achilles. So let's get to it. Hawkeye finally gets to shine in his own solo show. Well, somewhat solo. Marvel Studios' new show is all about our hero trying to spend some quality time with his family during the holidays, until a young girl ruins his plans, as she unleashes all the sins of his past in New York. I will have each episode marked and stamped right below, and as well as my overall opinion of the entire limited series of Hawkeye. First episode begins in the year 2012 in New York, introducing us to the young Kate Bishop, played by Haley Stanfield, who gets to witness the Battle of New York. Kate Bishop's penthouse gets destroyed while the city is under attack, and the Chitauri are about to attack her personally when our beloved hero stops them with a single arrow. I was overwhelmed with emotions, like I was back in 2012 watching the Avengers for the first time, even though it was just a glimpse of something we already seen. Truly a throwback to the opening night of the greatest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Present day, Clint Barton is out and about with his family celebrating Christmas in New York. Seems like Clint has been dealing with a lot of physical pain from all his years as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and as an Avenger, as well as an emotional scar left by the loss of Nat. Kate is back home with her family when Chadwell comes looking for our heroes. Kate gets her hands on the Ronin suit, which will awake a lot of bad people. Clint finds out it takes on the path of a hero to redeem himself of the sins of the past so they don't come back for him or Kate. An amazing first episode. It had me hooked with a roller coaster of emotions and action. Second episode rolls in and we get introduced to somebody special in Hawkeye's history, Jacques DeQuesney, also known as the Swordsman. Jacques is a Hawkeye's first enemy in the Marvel Comics, who may be our villain in the story. Maybe because of the end of the episode, we are also introduced to Echo. Marvel has a lot of villains turned heroes, and these two happen to be it. Clint is on the move, keeping the Ronin suit from ever getting in the wrong hands, and keeping all the sins that come with it away from hurting anyone. After accomplishing that in a very funny way, he needs to also clear Kate Bishop's name, as the street gangs believe she is Ronin. Episode 2 was entertaining, giving us more details on surrounding characters in Hawkeye's world, as well as more details from Kate. I am truly enjoying the chemistry between Haley and Jeremy, somewhat like Nat and Clint, a very sarcastic comic relationship. I cannot wait for more, as well as we get to know more about these two new villains in Hawkeye's life. The episode kicks in with a glimpse of Echo's past, so we get to see some of her origins, including on the fact how accurate it is to the comics. We also get to see a glimpse of her uncle, or as you know him as, Fisk. We didn't get to see his face, though we did get to see his arm and we heard his voice, which sounded very familiar from the Netflix show Daredevil. That's right, the very same actor has returned, but unfortunately all we got to hear was his recognizable laughter. Moving forward with time, we get to see how Echo and Ronin relate and how much trouble our heroes are in. Moving to the present, our heroes are trapped by the tracksuit gang, and like all heroes do, they escape and they make a run for it. A chase that is far unique and that you will never forget. The action was stunning. How they filmed the whole chase scene was just vivid. I'm starting to get the feeling that because we have two separate yet related heroes, Marvel will make it fair by giving us two villains, as the episode ends with the Swordsman. Talk about a cliffhanger ending, and I cannot express enough how much I cannot wait for the next episode of Hawkeye. Don't forget to smash the like button, leave me any comments below what you thought of the show. Episode 4 kicks in and Clint gets introduced to Kate's mom and the Swordsman. Like all parents, Kate's mom asks Clint to keep her daughter out of any type of danger. For a brief moment, Eleanor makes a call. It leaves not so much of a secret message. During this episode, Clint and Kate start to build up somewhat of a relationship, but Clint is keeping his distance. After all, last time he got close to someone, she ended up sacrificing herself. Kate goes on a mission to retrieve the arrows that was used on the last episode, when she gets to meet a bunch of cool first responders who may help her more than one way. Clint is focused on cleaning Kate's name so he can finally go home to his family. But unfortunately, he figures out that Jacques may be the villain of the story. Our Hawkeyes go on to their first mission to retrieve an important watch that was stolen from the black market, that was originally stolen from the Avengers compound. That's when our heroes run into serious trouble. The location on the watch just happens to be Maya's apartment, but she was not the only one coming after them. Remember when I said Eleanor made a call? Well, it seems like Eleanor may have connections to someone we already met a few times in the past. An order has been placed. A Black Widow assassin was sent to kill. That particular Black Widow was seen in the film Marvel's Black Widow in the extra ending. The action was good. Not only we got to see our heroes fighting Maya, but also one of the deadliest Black Widow's assassin. In the end, Clint realizes that shit got deadly serious. I truly enjoyed the 4th episode. I'm loving the chemistry between the actors and I cannot get enough of the action. The 5th episode revealed a lot of secrets hiding around our heroes, but also about some of our villains. But before we get started, I just want to point out how much I enjoyed Florence Pugh as Yelena. She just brings a completely tone to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Get case to meet Yelena and her charming, sarcastic personality and her relation to Clint. Clint, on the other hand, puts on the suit one more time to deal with Maya. Clint reveals a lot of secrets to Maya, including one that is very close to the comics, on why her father died. Let me tell you, watching Clint become Ronin one more time was spectacular. And like I just said, almost no blood was spilled. Maya is not the only one that finds a dark secret about their parent. Kate is also about to find out about her mother, all thanks to Yelena. I've been trying to figure out as the show progresses who is the true villain of the story, or if we had more than one, knowing Maya's history, but also the source man, and what has Eleanor been hiding from Kate. The episode ends with unexpected turns of events as we are shown a ruthless villain shared by many heroes in the Marvel comics. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingpin has arrived in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I would love to say that episode 5 is my favorite, yet every episode has been unique and prominent. With one episode left in the season, we just have to wait and see as our heroes are about to face a merciless villain. The final episode of this wonderful Christmas Marvel show has come to an end with a bang. We finally found out our true villain of this story. Well, actually multiple villains for our beloved hero. Kate finds out that her mother is not who she thinks she was, and in fact that she has been under control of the Kingpin, while Maya goes on her journey from villain to hero as she embarks into her own journey to figure out who sent Ronin to kill her father. As for Hawkeye, Clint pulls one more last mission to help Kate with her family drama, as well as dealing with the one and only Yelena. This episode is filled with drama, action, and a whole lot of emotions. Yelena and Clint seem to make peace with Natasha's sacrifice. Kate finally finds out who she's meant to be, and giving Clint a reason for all the good things he's done in the past. I am loving Phase 4. The accuracy of all the characters' outfits and looks are getting better and better with each film and television series. Kate's future is going to be bright as a future Avenger. The fact that she single-handedly took the Kingpin down is just remarkable. The future is uncertain from Clint. Maybe this time he finally retires. But at least he kept his promise to his kids and he made it for Christmas. The final episode also gave us an important piece of not just Clint's life but also of S.H.I.E.L.D. as a retired secret agent was revealed. Agent 19, also well known as in the comics as Mockingbird, or you may know her as Laura Barton. Overall, I love the whole idea of a Christmas-themed Marvel television series. I have enjoyed every single episode showing us the journey that each of our heroes and villains throughout each episode. Unfortunately, it is a limited series, which means we will most likely not get a second season. Which kinda sucks, because I would have loved to see Clint training Kate to become the next Hawkeye. The series was filled with all types of emotions, mixed with drama and action, sprinkled with a Marvel magic humor on top. This show so far is on the top of my list of Marvel Studios television series, which deliver unique entertaining episodes but also give us a whole new list of Marvel characters that have finally joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The future is uncertain for our heroes as the multiverse is about to take over our universe. I hope you enjoyed my review on Marvel's Hawkeye series, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more by yours truly, Achilles.